Hello everybody and welcome back to our NASCAR Heat 2 career mode here, and today we are in Gateway, our first trip to a non-NASCAR track that's usually on the circuit. Obviously trucks and Xfinity run different tracks and courses. Today it's our first test, Gateway in the Driving for Lineman 200. Under the lights, it should be a lot of fun. 3 stages here tonight. We start, of course, in P31. I don't think we're ever going to get a decent qualifying effort until next year if we get a ride. So today's goal, we are going for a top 22 finish. Obviously, we have come up short, just short, in the last couple races. So today, or I guess tonight, in Gateway, we are going to look to redeem ourselves. So stage 1, 8 laps, just get a feel for the track maybe throughout stage 1 or halfway through stage 1. And then from there, we pick up the intensity, we follow some guys around the track, their pitch strategy, and maybe we can pull out a top 22. Top 25 won't cut it tonight, we need to do a lot better than that. So stage 1 under the books for us. And you see guys here going almost 4 wide. Well, we are going to follow that high lane all the way up off of turn 2. We have passed one car, that is Clay Greenfield. Spencer Boyd, actually Greenfield's right in front of us. I'm not even sure who we passed yet, but Spencer Boyd, Mills is right there. We go 3 wide. Now we pass Clay Greenfield. We shove him on the outside lane. He probably does not appreciate that. And that's the, well, let's be honest, that's not an easy way to get a spot, but it's about the only way here to get a spot. So we come to the end of stage number 1 after a couple laps in the books, and now we're at the end of it. We are P29, we've moved up 2 spots, we still have Mills in front of us, and we're making some movements. They're just not steady, they're not consistent, they're really up and down. We pass a truck, 2 passed us, we passed 3, we let 4 pass. It's not going so great, but final stage, or final lap of stage 1, and we finally get past Mills. Now it's Todd Peck in that 83 truck. We look to get a run on him off of 2, that's not going to happen. Mills gets a run on us on the low side. And this track reminds me a little of the old Phoenix. If you've played the old NASCAR games, then you know what I'm talking about with the backstretch, where the ambulance comes out of on the backstretch. That reminds me a lot of Phoenix, so I thought it was a little interesting to see that. But stage 1 is over. We finished 28th. We actually passed Matt Mills on the way somehow. Spencer Boyd, Clay Greenfield. Here is the strategy. Leaders come in, we come in. We're going to follow them today. So Matt Crafton comes in, then Briscoe, then Cindric, then Ryan Truex, and then some other guys. So guess what? We're going to come in with them. Grant Enfinger at the last second. And we're going to now keep an eye on Crafton, Briscoe, Truex, Cindric, and Enfinger, because we're going to follow their pitch strategy tonight. And I don't know about you, but Matt Crafton, Grant Enfinger, Ryan Truex, they're pretty good drivers, and they usually get a top 10, most of the time a top 5. So with that said, we are going to not try and make enemies as we almost get into the left rear quarter panel of Grant Enfinger there in the Jive truck. We're just going to follow them around, and when they come in next time, or if they come in under caution, we're going to come in with them. Simple as that. That's our strategy to try and get a top 22 finish here tonight at Gateway. And look to get a second offer. All we have so far, as you know, the JJCR team, Jennifer and Joe Cobb Racing team, only offer. I would like to have other offers on the table and not be stuck to one team. So Gateway could definitely be an interesting track to get an offer at. And well, here we are in last again. To be expected though, we did pit, no one else did. First maybe 7 of the 10 guys pitted and then us, so Not a lot of trucks pitted, but, you know, long race, stage 2, 7 laps this time. Same thing, we're going to take you around for a couple laps in stage 2, and then when something significant happens, we'll catch back up. And something significant happens right here. Look at all the trucks diving to pit road. Lap 4 of 7 in stage 2. We're going to go from 22nd to a top 10 in the blink of an eye. Just make this turn right here in turns 3 and 4, and we got ourselves a top 10. We go from 22nd to 18th to 17th to 14th to 9th, all the way down to P number 7. And then on the backstretch, we're actually going to get another position. So Marcus all the way up to position number 6. And, yeah, so far so good. The strategy working out. The 5 guys in front of us that pitted, we followed them. Guess what? We're all in the top 6 now. Every one of them. Crafton, Enfinger, Truex, Briscoe, Cindric, ourselves. Well, that wouldn't last too long, because at the end of stage 7, it looks like we might have to come into pit. We actually hold on to 6th place, so first milestone is at Gateway, and we get our first stage points. It's not obviously the most exciting thing, but right now we are making a name for ourselves. And yeah, Crafton, Briscoe, Cindric, Enfinger, and ourselves, we're all right there. We're a little group right now, and I don't see that breaking up. So we get 5 stage points, even though it won't count because we don't run enough races to contend for the championship. But looks like they're not pitting, so guess what? We're not going to pit with them. Lap 26 of 42, though, we are going to come in. We see some trucks into pit road right now, and I do believe that is the top 5. We come into the pits at P number 7 or P6, either one. But we're going to drop a little, obviously, in pit road. That's not the only thing we're going to drop. We're also going to drop the gas pedal to the floor. And we're going to tap the outside wall coming to pit road. We got a little too gassy there with the gas pedal. And 88, 90 miles an hour down pit road lane, or the entrance to pit road. That's not going to fly in this truck. It's Tyler Friesen's truck. We're taking his vehicle over this week, and he's not going to be happy about that. We want to keep a clean race car, race truck, whatever you want to call it, for everybody that we drive. And the 52 crew, probably not happy they see that damage, but they can't whine about it and complain about it right now. They have a race to be in, and we have a race to complete. We are doing so good right now. So out of pit road, driving for a little bit, you know, 2-3 laps. Lap 29, coming to lap 30, coming to 13 to go. We're last. That wouldn't last for long, though. A caution would fly as we enter turns 3 and 4 here on lap 29. And we have enough fuel to make it. Look how many people are a lap down. They're all pitting. Not too sure why. Obviously, good years and all that. But we're not going to pit. We are not going to pit. I don't think the leaders are. Neither are we. So now 5 laps to go. It's a 5-lap shootout. Look where we are. We're position 21, lap 38. We are still a lap down, so technically for the leaders, there are only 4 to go. For everyone else, really, outside the top 10, there's 5 to go. But we're 21st, and right now, if this race stays green all the way through the white flag, then we have met our requirements. I did not think we would be doing this good at Gateway, especially our first time off a NASCAR circuit track, at least in the Sprint Cup series. But you know, anything can happen. Anything can definitely happen in NASCAR Truck Series, Xfinity, Monster Energy, and you know, it's just a shock, really. We're doing this good. So Hopefully no cautions come out. We're coming to lap 40 right now. That will be 3 to go for us, 2 to go for the leaders. And yeah, everything's going good so far. We're P21. No pressure from behind, and even if there is, we can afford to give up one more spot. We don't want to do that though, obviously, because we want to finish even better than the requirement. But so far, this would be our second lockdown offer through Jennifer Joe Cobb and then Tyler Friesen. No offense to Jennifer Joe Cobb, I would take Tyler Friesen's truck. I like the 52 truck tonight, Chevy Silverado, and it's performed really, really well. I believe he is a 3-star team, just like Jennifer Joe Cobb, and, you know, probably a majority of the truck series, or the lower end majority. But yeah, just how you drive the truck and how it feels. So coming to the final lap for the leaders, this is our final lap, I believe anyway. This is our final lap. 21st still into 3 and 4. We have Matt Snyder in front of us. He's no competition. They're in 12th. That would be great if we were 13th, though. That would be ecstatic. But coming to the line for the final time, 21st at Gateway. Our requirement was 22nd, or a top 22 finish, and we passed that. 93 speed rating, again, means nothing, but I was very surprised how we handled it. First couple laps of stage 1, the pit stop, the pit strategy, of course, coming in with Crafton, Enfinger, Truex, Briscoe, Cindric, all those guys. Well, you can see we finished 21st. A lot of people finished the lap down. And there you go. Truex and some other guys finished in the top 10. Obviously, they have one of the best trucks in the Camping World Truck Series, so obviously they're going to finish a little better than us. But, you know, we started 31st, we finished 21st. I will take that. Matt Crafton, fastest lap. Ben Rhodes, most laps led. He went on to win the race here tonight at Gateway. Jennifer Joe Cobb on the move award, 26th to 14th, and tough break. Matt Crafton, 3rd to 16th. So we almost finished as good as Matt Crafton, and that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it for Gateway. So nice job with that top 22 finish. We'll keep you in mind for a ride next season from HFR. We get $12,000, so that brings our bank up to $22,000 and a whopping 55 fans. So, next offer, will we get one next week? Let's see. Yes, we do. That top 21 did pay dividends, and guess what? Now we're driving the 66 truck at Iowa. So back to back, this is where it gets good. We'll see you at Iowa. Take care.